The feminism kingdom in Nigeria is shaking. And this time, a man did not say anything. Rather, it's a woman who exposed or said the truth the way it should be. And for some reason, some feminists in Nigeria are already behaving like earthworms, simply because Maraji said the truth.
Everyday patriarchy. If you've seen any of these feminists on TikTok, share their opinions or just, lament, one thing you will find is that they seem quite angry.
They will have a way to make you feel like you don't understand feminism, you don't understand what they are doing, you don't understand their pain, you don't understand. So, if we don't understand everything, why are we in the picture?
I wonder.
Why are men being dragged and suddenly everybody's angry? You know why? Whenever you hold up a mirror against a person or against a certain people or group, two things usually happens. They see their reflection. Is either they feel good about their reflection, what they saw, or they don't. This time around, Maraji held up the mirror and they saw what they look like. Their hearts, their reflection, and they didn't feel good about it. That is the reason why this earthworm movement, all of a sudden they are calling of pulling Maraji's account down to tell you that this thing no be movement. This is a group of people, not really all, but some group of people who haven't really outgrown their pain. And for some reason have people of like minds who haven't really outgrown their pain as well, comforting themselves by hating men just because one man or few men hurt them in the past. There are two types of feminism in Nigeria. There's the one that truly represents and fights for women's rights, and then there's this very group that you can easily tell immediately they speak. You can tell that these very people, this very group, these particular ones are reacting from a place of past pain, masking it as feminism. You see, half of the loudest patriarchy has actually finished me voices you see online are not fighting oppression. They are fighting the ghosts of one guy that used them and played Ludo in 2018, used their heart and played Ludo in 2018, 2015. They haven't outgrown that pain. Maraji spoke from a place of love, from a place of stability, from a place of balance, from a place of understanding the purpose of feminism in the first place, not from bitterness, not from pain, not from seeking validation from an online sisterhood that class for anything anti-man. Many Nigerian feminism groups are not movements. They are safe spaces for emotional recovery, which is okay, or healing is fine. But you don't have to repackage your healing process as a national ideology and force it on people to believe. Because someone who is actually loved, who understands family, who understands balance, can't all of a sudden start feeling that every man or every woman is evil, regardless of the past pain. Let me break the emotional, psychological demand of these two genders so you understand what you're actually getting yourself involved. When it comes to emotion, when it comes to the love language of women, the woman's love language is protection and care, protection and provision. Once you care about them, once you protect them, give them assurance, give them that love, give them that, they automatically feel that love immediately. That's their love language. What is the love language of a man? Recognition. You might want to call it respect, but recognize the fact that if a man is providing for you and protecting you, you should return the love back by speaking his language, which is recognition. Respect that very protection and provision, care. Automatically, men and mumu, they don't know how to love. Once you give them this very sign, they automatically believe that you love them. This is not slavery. This is human psychology. This is biology. This is life. I don't see the reason why some people, just because they were not able to pass or outgrow their pain, wants to just settle and want everybody to settle with what they feel is okay with them. If you grew up around love, you will understand balance easily. But if your experience of men has always been pain, disappointment, manipulation, of course, you will interpret every movement, every conversation as a target. A good number of loudest feminists online are not anti-patriarchy. They're just anti their ex. Before you join any movement, feminism, activism, masculinity, ask yourself, am I joining this for the ideology because I understood the ideology? Or am I joining because I am hurting and I want a group to hide myself inside? Because if your feminism is anchored, built on pain, anger and manipulation and bitterness, I promise you, it will only exhaust you and not empower you. Every man doesn't hate you. Let me give you most of you one strategy for you to have a balanced life. You see this pain you people are harboring in your heart against men, trust me, it will be like this forever until you people outgrow that nonsense. Pain will change you into a monster. Pain will change you into a beast that you didn't plan for. It is emotions, a very hardened emotion. And until you let go, you travel light, you let go of what have actually hurt you in the past, you will continue to always sound pain in every single thing that you do. In any little conversation, the way you and person do, you will always prove that you are pain through your words, and by attacking that very gender. That is the reason why the pain is continuous, and it's going to be continuous until you ask yourself a question.
If any bow, I never give another man ya wow. If any bow, who God bless, no matter cost.